The Dawn of Change, a glimpse into the early 1600s. In the early 17th century, the first few decades of the 1600s, a time when European nations were exploring new worlds and extending their reach into distant lands. A sturdy ship from the British East India Company cut through the shimmering waves towards the western coast of India. This period marked the beginning of a new era in global trade, as European merchants sought fresh markets and exotic goods. On board the ship was Jonathan Hawkes, a determined merchant driven by stories of India's riches. The British East India Company, established in 1600, was one of Europe's most ambitious trading enterprises, and its arrival signified not just the promise of vast commerce, but also the start of a cultural and political encounter that would reshape history. Jonathan, along with his crew of seasoned sailors and traders, was eager to set up trading posts that would link the traditions of India with new European ways of business. As the ship drew closer to the bustling port city of Surat, a thriving center where the aroma of spices filled the air, the local merchants watched with curiosity. Among them was Rajan Duz, a well-respected trader who had managed the ancient traditions of the town's marketplaces. Rajan had seen many traders come and go, but none quite like these foreigners. Their attire, language, and manner of trade were unlike anything the locals had encountered before. While some were cautious, many were intrigued by the opportunities for collaboration and exchange. The British quickly established a small trading post along the coast, a modest beginning that laid the commercial and administrative foundations for what would later become a far-reaching colonial network. In this vibrant setting, Jonathan and his new acquaintances discussed the trade of spices, silk, and precious gems. The trading post soon evolved into a melting pot where European precision met Indian tradition. New methods of record-keeping, organization, and governance were introduced. For Rajan Duz, it was clear that this meeting wasn't just about exchanging goods. It was a defining moment that would forever change the structures of power and commerce along the Indian coast. In the cool, breezy evenings by the sea, Jonathan reflected on what their work represented. Far beyond the immediate promise of profit, they were planting a seed that would grow into an intricate network of trade, governance, and cultural exchange between Europe and India. This early encounter in the 1600s would eventually lead to a larger colonial enterprise, laying the groundwork for direct British rule in India for centuries to come. Thus, in the simple yet transformative days of the early 1600s, a new chapter in history was being written, one that would link distant continents through the forces of commerce, ambition, and cultural interaction. Join NBO Money Finance on YouTube for captivating insights into finance and history. Unlock expert analysis and inspiring stories.